Hello and welcome to the Extreme Z Podcast, the only Dokkan podcast making your favorite talk show format relevant again. I'm your host, Epic Mewtwo.
And I'm your co-host, Kayvon.
And we are back for episode 19 of the Extreme Z Podcast. We're almost on the 20th anniversary. Woo!
Yep.
We're so close. We're still trying to decide what we're going to do for that. Well, actually, why didn't we discuss that earlier? I forgot about it.
Whoops.
We're discussing the topic for today, as well as some newly released Pokemon information. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for the topic of today. And, I guess in this section, technically the news. But, news today, then we're going to talk about changes in celebrations from the different versions. So this is going to be all kinds of different things. We're going to talk about all the different changes from all the different celebrations that we've seen, excluding banner changes, because that's kind of something different that I guess is, maybe worth mentioning, but isn't what we're trying to focus on here, because banner changes can happen anything, and it doesn't really matter what kind of celebration it is. So we're excluding those for today's discussion. And as well, we're also going to be talking about community reaction, as well as, our thoughts and what we think about certain changes happening and certain things being left out or edited or whatever, right? As we do. But before that, we're going to talk about the news. So let's get into it. First of all, we have the JP news starting off. Battlefield got announced with another LR.
You mean a new struggle?
True. Being the Mecha, Frieza, and King Cold LR card. And this is a very interesting card. It cost 300,000 Battlefield memory to obtain. Absolutely ridiculous, but a very good card nonetheless. Definitely will be working to...
I'm still mad we went from 150,000 to 250,000 with nothing in between. And now we're at 300,000.
Yeah, that's Dokkan for you.
Yeah.
Anyway, though, we also got a new notice that the Broly Second Coming story event is going to be getting an update, and has gotten an update now, which is also going to be part of our discussion today. But being added was a new SR Goten card, and I believe the Trunks didn't have an awakening before, yeah?
No, he got one, and so did the Videl.
Right, okay. And then obviously Goten as well awakened. Interesting too, because Videl's the only SSR on that event, and the Trunks and Goten are both SRs. I assume that's just because, the Trunks' case is because the event is really, really old. And I guess they just kind of wanted to keep the theming with Goten. But anyway, though, moving on, we also had the announcement of the Go Bros coming to JP. And then we, of course, got the Tanabata Celebration announcement, which is going on right now on JP. Bunch of different things. Obviously, login mission and bonus. Bonus. Login. Did I say login mission? I meant to say login bonus and missions. I mixed up my words. There was also the Dokkan Fest for the Go Bros, which saw the return of Kid Goku, which was a very interesting banner as well. That one had some changes from Global. If you want to check out all the changes, I did a video on it. Very weird changes on that banner. But regardless, though, now released is the Tanabata banner. They do this every year for the Tanabata celebration. They'll put the brand new unit that came out during the festival on the banner with the units from the last anniversary.
Only good point is that the LR Super Saiyan 4s became available with coins. That's the only good side. Don't summon on this, please.
Yes. Unfortunately, I am going to have to recommend for you not to summon. Not only is it very unlikely you're going to get what you want, simply because there are, 20 units featured, right?
Yeah, 20 featured units.
Most of the featured units are kind of older at this point. A lot of them are outdated. Some of them have some better versions, some of which are also on the banner. And it's just not really the best banner to summon on. If you want the Go Bros, definitely go for the other banner. And the other banner is solid as well. The Super Saiyan 4s will be back at some point in the future. And obviously, if you've been saving up your coins, you can definitely use those coins on the Super Saiyan 4s, which is nice. That does also tell us, too, that in the future, every Dokkan Fest LR will be on the coins, which is nice because that was a little bit of speculation how that would work. So that does mean that in the future, eventually the Go Bros will be on it. The LR Vegito and Gogeta cards will be on it too. So very interesting there. Again, unfortunately, I'm going to have to recommend you not to summon on that one, though. Which stinks, because it's supposed to be like the big banner of the celebration, but it's so oversaturated that you're probably not going to get what you want. But anyway, moving on, we also had the... What category is this?
That is Siblings Bond, I think.
Yeah, that does make sense. I was looking at this slew of units, and I was like... What category is this? Champa, 18, and Tapion? What do they all fit on together? But you're right, that definitely is sibling bond because they all have siblings. I believe, is that what was weak to the EZA? Or not to the EZA. Probably what will be weak to the EZA for Broly? Because I don't think we have that confirmed, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I would assume so, since that's usually what they do with this banner whenever a new EZA comes out. But anyway,
well, you have to remember this came. Oh, there actually isn't any new banner coming out when Broly releases. So that's interesting to think about.
No, I meant like.
Oh no, it's Hyper Saiyan's Broly's week 2. There is a Hyper Saiyan's banner.
Okay. Got him? Question mark.
I didn't even see that. Whoops.
Anyway, JP got another super sale that was actually a pretty good sale. Thank you. It wasn't just 1 30 stone pack and 4 90 stone packs. It was 4 30 stone packs, I think. 3 or 4, I'm pretty sure it was 4. And 7 of the 90 stone packs. Very good stuff. Always like it when they're amping up the super sales because they like to call it a super sale and it's just a regular sale, if not even worse than a regular sale. JP's been on some stuff with that, but since it is the Tanabata celebration, they usually do a pretty good job on it. Of course, the the Gohan and Goten event to awaken the LR came out as well. The event is unfortunately super easy. Oh well, I guess. The Broly event story got the revamp and has been released now. Purunga came back for this, which is interesting that they chose Purunga because they're trying to gather the Dragon Balls in the Broly movie, but they're not trying to gather the Purunga balls, obviously, because they're on Earth.
I mean, I'm just glad because Purunga needs to be back more often.
True. I mean, I guess they couldn't just do normal Shinron. Since he's like from the story event. I don't know. They could just do like a special Shinron thing. I don't know. Still weird. Not that I don't like Purunga. I love whenever he memes on you with the OK hand, but
yeah.
Nonetheless, though, still kind of an interesting thing that they chose Purunga. 77 characters available with 7 different Wish Trip tickets. We did have the Wish Trip tickets last year on the Tanabata celebration.
Yeah, these are different tickets, by the way. They're labeled 2 or whatever.
Yes, and the units have changed. And it's a pretty decent slew of units, honestly. We might do we might do a video on all the different units. Because I think we did one last year, right? Yeah, we definitely did. We might do a separate video on that outside of the podcast, just because I think it would be interesting to talk about. But nonetheless, though, this was also something very weird that they did, and I know you had a big problem with this specifically. This was really weird. So initially, we thought what this was that you were going to get to vote for a EZA character, but it turns out that the characters in the list are just part of a Twitter campaign and they're going to give out the medals in the gift box instead of giving them actual EZAs.
Yeah, apparently.
Really weird, and also kind of stinks because, like Havon, I remember you said you won't then get the 30 stones.
Yeah, nor orbs, nor grand guys.
So, kind of a bummer on that one, considering it would be nice to have all those characters get EZAs. Let me pull up what characters that actually was real quick, because it was like
both Android 13s, Meta Cooler, this movie Cooler Goku, Super Saiyan 2 AGL Vegeta, STR Evil Boo, and that's it.
I'm trying to find it, hold on. I just want to see if you got them all. Yeah, you got them all. Oh, no, you did forget one. Nova.
Oh well.
Yeah.
That was close.
Very close, though, yeah. I forgot there were 2 13s, actually. But, anyhow. Moving on, the Universe 6 story event returns, the Tournament of Power story events return, the Universe 6 for 7 story event returns. Why? I don't know, but we'll take it. It's just
more stuff to grind, I guess.
Right. It's just weird that they would bring all the Tournament of Power stuff back when nothing pertains to the Tournament of Power in this celebration. But okay. Battlefield went live with the brand new LR. All Dokkan events are live again. Stop using this graphic. You had a better one before. Broly is getting an EZA. Fizz Broly, this is one that we've all been kind of anticipating. We should be getting a
data download for this soon.
Yes, we're all very excited to see what he does. This banner is kind of an interesting one because Broly is also featured on the Go Bros Dokkan Fest banner.
Yeah, they haven't done that.
Right, they've never done something like that where they put the Dokkan Fest character that's going to EZA on the banner that's live at the time. Mm-hmm. Very odd. Though the banner does have STR Gogeta.
I guess they were kind of like at torn because like it was a celebration that featured Broly, so I don't know. Could be that.
Very weird. They could have put LR Broly. No.
I wish.
But anyway, though, yeah, STR Gogeta is going to be on this banner. Obviously, we don't know the third unit yet, so this banner actually ain't too bad, honestly. Depending on how good Fizz Broly is, which we kind of assume he's going to be really good, and obviously STR Gogeta's a monster. If you don't have either of them yet, honestly, low-key might recommend that banner. But anyhow, though. Moving on,
just wait for redstones for Gogeta.
True. We have the Hybrid Saiyans banner, which, again, that is going to be the super effective typing on Broly, or that's what we're going to assume, considering whenever they come out with a banner for the EZA, it's always that. This Goku, this hasn't been here in a while, right? I don't remember this Android story event.
It's new. It's never been here before.
Oh, it is new?
Yeah.
Huh. Like brand new?
Yeah.
How come I never heard anything about it until this very moment?
'Cause you dumb?
I mean, yes. But that's not the point. Did they even tweet about it?
I don't know, but apparently there's going to be a farmable Super Saiyan Goku and an Android 19 and 20, apparently.
They didn't tweet about it. Nobody talked about it either. Huh. Weird. Well, that is coming in a couple of days. I guess we'll have to see what that brings. I literally never even heard of. No one has talked about it in the community.
Also, I think it's a story event reprint, so I think Bio Broly might be getting updated too.
Well, I mean, wrong about that. Reprint could just mean
let me see.
Well, because the Universe 6 event and all the Tournament of Power events say reprint as well.
Well, because there's no unit that awake. Well, I guess I could be wrong, actually. Who knows?
Yeah, because then Bojack is there as well, and that's his story event.
True. Well, maybe, because I don't remember it. There's no int unit that Dokkan's awakens from that.
Yeah, but sometimes they do the text weird, too.
Maybe. Who knows? Either way.
Yeah, because that does say new story event above that Android Goku story. Weird.
I think I might be wrong.
I've heard nobody talk about that. Weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, though, the 3-day weekend special mission is going to be active for this, which is nice. That Hot 21 Stones, the Learn How to Fly event, Raditz event, and then y'all know what happens when the Raditz event comes back. The Bulma Battle Prep event comes back, and y'all know what happens when that event comes back. A world tournament is about to be underway. We have the 31st World Tournament, bringing the future Gohan that Global got in their last World Tournament, right?
Yes, I think.
Yeah, as well as Yamcha is still the LR prize. This is also going to be an interesting world tournament because this is a world tournament that doesn't actually happen on screen in the show. We're in a couple of these because, was it last one or two? I don't remember. Either way, though, because the last couple world tournaments have been world tournaments that have happened on screen, right? And then there's a couple, obviously, and then Hercule becomes a champion in that. So hopefully we get a new Hercule. That'd be kind of dope with a prize card. But that's why they're doing Future Gohan, because it's like, you know, obviously it's. I mean, they're not implying the future Gohan was in the tournament, but they're just filling it in with, you know, cards that just kind of are random for the time.
Basically.
And then, of course, we have...
it wouldn't be a celebration if this didn't come back.
The Kid Goku and Boss Rabbit event. Those two events, honestly, need an update more than anything else in the game. Like, Every EZA, every story event pales in comparison to that.
Yeah.
Anyhow, though, we did have Parunga come back, like we said. Parunga was kind of interesting this time around, because obviously it was like, I don't know, did it feel like to you that it was just sort of thrown in? Or is
What,
that just
Parunga?
me? Yeah.
I don't think so, because he was here last time about it too.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Wait, he was? Really?
Yeah.
But he came
That's how I
for...
got wish strips again, remember?
Yeah, that is true. But didn't he, wasn't he here for... Because his initial thing was... What was it for originally? The anniversary? No, it was... What was the Namek celebration?
What
What was
Namek
that a part
celebration?
of? Remember the Namek, like, that brought Kid Goku, Gohan, and gave us the Ginyu Force and all that?
That was third year.
Yes, that's what I thought. Okay. Wait, what did I say? Did I say fourth year?
That you cut off.
Oh, well, third year either way. That's what I was thinking, right? So, I don't know. I guess they just kind of used Purunga as, like, the dragon to just kind of return. I don't know. It just kind of felt weird to me. But anyway, real quick, to get all the Dragon Balls for Purunga, exchange a wish strip at the Baba Shop. Everybody got 2 in their gift box. Consume 77 stamina. Clear stage 1 of Defeat the Legendary Super Saiyan event. Which, by the way, did get a reset. That's the Broly story event that got the revamp. Very cool that it did get reset so you can get all the stones again. Tap on the scouter on the summon screen. Clear a stage using a Sensu Bean. Collect 7 blue key spheres and clear the stage. And tap the special banner on the home screen, which has a bunch of stars on it.
Yeah.
Which is pretty neat. So, we also have the available wishes here, which I believe is like basically the same as last time. Top one is 2 wish strips. Then we got...
it's the same.
Right, then we got the 3 of each Grand Kai, then we got orbs, then we got Zenny, then we got awakening and training items, then we got incredible gems, and then we have support items.
Yep.
So yeah, basically the same as last time. But, I mean, even though I don't know, in my head I just think there's a disconnect, but not to say, though, that obviously it's always a nice thing when they bring it back, you know?
Yeah.
Why would you not want them to bring it back?
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, though, I believe, let me see here. Let me just double check. There was a, let's see. Oh, it looks like originally, Tapion. Interesting. Okay. So it looks like there was a error on JP. Added category of correspondence was completed with respect to the subject matter hereof. Yes, indubitably. Currently, hidden in Brave Secret, Tapion Harudagon has been given the category Bond of Brothers. Let's see. So basically they were talking about that even in battle, Hyrudagon still has Bond of Brothers. Because it's part of Tapion. And it was saying at the category...
Tapion himself isn't in the category.
Well, that's what they're saying that they added him to.
But that doesn't make sense.
What do you mean? His brother is his little brother.
But Harudagon doesn't have a brother.
No, I know. Obviously. But I think it's
So
just so that he
shouldn't be on the
works...
category.
But I think it's just because so then he works in the category. I guess.
I mean, but on the Dokkan Wiki, he's not in the category.
Maybe they haven't updated it yet. I don't know. That's what it says here. During the battle,
This
even
was
when
7 days ago, dude. I'm pretty sure it would have been updated.
During the battle, even when it morphed into Hyrudagon, a Bonza Brothers category is active.
Here we go. It says, if you scroll down, it says right here, in the brother's niece category.
Ew.
Thank you. Which is being held from the first, the secret hidden from the brave of the, basically Tapion after Dokkan Awakening. After Dokkan Awakening, he does not belong to the category.
Where are you looking at that?
Same thing, just scroll down.
Oh, well, why didn't you let me get to it then? Anyhow, though, moving on from that,
That's
everything
really weird.
else went live. Yeah, very weird. And that was actually it for JP.
I was actually about to mention that thing with tape. I didn't know. I was like, let me check that real quick.
Yeah. Anyway, go for it. Global, what do we got?
1 second, hold on. Let me just...
1 second? No.
Yes.
We don't got time for that. We gotta go. This is the Extreme Z podcast, not the Slow Z podcast.
And you're being extremely inconsiderate.
What?
Inconsiderate.
I thought you were gonna say inconsistent. How am I being inconsiderate? You're being inconsiderate by not abiding by the title.
You're cut off so much, sorry. Repeat that. Hello?
Just go.
Okay, update 4.3.4 is incoming. New Battlefield went up. I don't think it brought anything important. Oh wait, I think it brought the Dokkan Awakenings for the Vegeta and Goku. 4.3 released, fixing some bugs. Fourth anniversary countdown campaign went live. So we got a mini celebration with all Dokkan events active and all ECAs active. Goku Jr. went live. Bulma's Battle Prep went live. 20th World Tournament went live with the reward was the HL Kid Pan and had this SR Goku that Dokkan awakened. Tournament support pack. Quiz campaign. Every day we got a quiz for some rewards. And oh boy, Rapid Mob and Goku.
Why?
And then 3-minute stamina, Quest EXP quadrupled, and 30% off in the Baba Shop.
Every time.
And then for the login bonus, we got a total of 13 stones and 35 tickets. The quizzes went live on the Facebook page. Boss Rush went down so it could be updated with the new stage. These are really scattered. Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Pilaf's Trove went into maintenance.
For what?
Which was weird. I don't think it said anything.
That's interesting.
Very weird. We got these Dokkan events for the LR Super Saiyan 4 is teased. The World Tournament Awards went out. A new story event coming with Giru. All these story events... Wait. Oh yeah, the Ultimate Android Saga went live. Is that on the news? I don't think it was. Whatever. Okay, here we go. Into the 4th year proper. 4th anniversary Ultimate Dokkan anniversary celebration. We had the new opening movie, the login bonus, and the 4th year ticket summon, and the LR Tech Broly is on this banner.
Oh.
So that's good to know.
That's cool.
We have the Collect the Black Star Dragon Balls, the 4th year missions, the Redstone, which, funny enough, Int Janemba was excluded from this Redstone. Which means that his EZA is most likely next on Global. Finally. Because they always, when they did a thing in the past where, if a unit was about to get their EZA, they were taken out of the Redstone temporarily. To make people want to summon on their banner. So yeah, that went live. A new Facebook event went live. Super Sale went live, and people are complaining a lot because it's not as good as 3rd year, but I mean, still a good sale nonetheless.
Hey, I don't blame them.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, people are saying this is a garbage sale when it's really not.
I mean, I've been complaining about the JP sales for a long time, so I can't...
Well, that's because they were mislabeled at Super Sales.
True.
Because this is still 3 times for the 32 stone pack, 7 times for the 90 stone pack. 2 purple stone packs. It's still a very good sale. Speaking of purple stone, Rose and VB added to the purple stone.
Hey.
4th year anniversary coins. The who will be Hercule's successor event. The Giro event, LRB Pen, it's a 4th year version of her event, went live. Goku Junior ZZA went live. The new Boss Rush 4th year celebration packs, oh boy. We don't want that, thank you, Pilaf Strove. We have the dual Dokkan Fest for Goku and Vegeta, which will have a 400-hour multi-summon discount, and we are getting back the Dokkan Festival tickets that you get every multi-summon, which is very nice. So even more value to the banner along with red coins.
Of course, and I'm so glad they finally got added to the pool.
Yeah, so the Vegeta and Goku's event teaser, Alder Kai banner, oh boy. All the type banners are coming back, probably with one multi, like usual. Every GT story event under the sun is back.
Yeah, GT!
Hidden potential. All hidden potential stages are open on the weekends, which is very nice. Super Battle Royale is here daily, and everything from the countdown is still here.
Which is nice.
And what else? I think that is pretty much it.
That's everything?
Yeah, pretty much. And then there's just some...
Even I feel like that wasn't enough.
I mean, that's literally all there is.
Huh. No, I just feel like that... Huh. Interesting. Alright, well.
We're gonna get part 2 eventually. I'm just trying to find There was a notice of red coins. I don't think I could find it. It's weird.
Either way, though, they are getting added.
Yeah.
Well then, I guess we can move on, right? Do we have anything else?
Nope, I think that's everything.
Alright, perfect. Well, talking about way back before, we were talking about the Broly story event. Today, we are going to be discussing different events and such that got different changes throughout the years, and very interesting stuff too. A lot of it is kind of more recent-ish, sort of. Everything has sort of happened in, well, from 2018 to now, I guess. Well, actually, no. Well, yeah, no, definitely 2018 to now. I was thinking third Annie, but obviously that counts. Anyway, though, let's go ahead and hop over. Okay, Vaughn, you know what to do.
I don't know what to do, but all I know is the viewers need to watch that ad.
And welcome back. We hope you enjoyed that viewer-friendly advertisement.
And if you didn't, then, well, you're not welcome here.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
kidding.
Yo, low-key, though, some of the advertisements on YouTube lately have been kind of not friendly. I've seen a couple of ads on YouTube that kind of scare me more than any YouTube video I've seen on the site, but...
That's not good.
Anyway, though, before we get into it, because last episode didn't seem to do as well, just because I don't know if it was the time we uploaded or YouTube just didn't pick it up, we're going to try and help the system real quick before we start. So, apparently YouTube has been promoting lately a lot of home buying and, like, property type ads. So just start throwing out some words there. Property, realtor, home ownership, renting, apartment. All right, we're good.
Are we really doing this?
We want YouTube to promote our videos, so we have to abide by Susan's rules.
Okay.
Anyway, back to Dokkan. We're going to talk about different changes and celebrations and whatnot today. This is more so going to entail, well, a lot of it is story events, but just some different things. Again, we are excluding banner changes from this for the sake of the argument, because that could be a whole nother podcast, and y'all know I do a video on every new banner change anyway and talk about it for like 10 to 20 minutes anyway. So we're not going to be talking about that, and that's also, too, because banner changes happen, A, lot more frequently than these kinds of changes do, and B...
most of the time, yeah.
Yeah, most of the time, but don't really affect the celebration as a whole, because the main units that should be there are there. You know,
Yeah.
like if it's a celebration, you know, like the hit celebration, they're obviously not going to take hit off the banner, right? Or
No, only Jiren.
or they're not going to take, you know, like any new cards that were added, you know, i.e. in that case Frost or what have you.
Yeah.
Speaking of hit, though, we are going to start with hit for our list of changes, and I think we'll go through all of the changes first, and then we'll kind of talk about
Yeah.
community reaction, our reaction, and thoughts and whatnot. So let's go over this. So we're starting off with the hit celebration. These changes happened as the celebration went from global to JP. The celebration was originally a Christmas celebration for global and just became a normal celebration for JP. The changes, the Universe 6 story was added to the celebration, bringing every unit that you could farm from that, the Champa, the Vados, there's two others, help me. It's
the Fizz hit and the 2 Universe 6 mechans.
Thank you. That was added to JP. Still has not come to global yet, unfortunately. Of course it will at some point, but that was added with the celebration. And as well, LR Kale and Caulifla were introduced to JP. That, you know, lovely duo.
Yeah.
They were introduced in part 2 of the celebration, which global did not get any of that.
Yeah.
So,
what global did get was a discount multi at least.
True.
And I think hit gave a Santa Roshi and what was it? I think one of each candy cane per multi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it was a Christmas celebration. Yeah. So that was the changes there. Next one was more recent, actually. We're not going in any particular order here, by the way.
Yeah. Or just like freehanding it. So if any of it is wrong, feel free to correct in the comments, I guess.
Right. Next one just happened recently, which was LR Goten and Gohan on JP. So this is obviously global going to JP. Global celebration was originally for Goku Day, and for JP it is the Tanabata celebration. The Broly story event was updated on JP, bringing a brand new SR Goten and
which
awakening.
Brought a lot of people a lot of dismay, I'll say that much.
Yes, we'll talk about that too.
Yeah.
Brought the new SR Goten, the brand new SR Trunks Awakening, and Awakening for the SSR Videl as well. The LR, this one kind of doesn't count, and we know we said that no banner changes, but because it is the significant unit on the banner, and it's not the, you know, extra units that are on the banner, we felt like it was worth mentioning that the Gobros and the new Gohan support were added to the Tanabata banner. But of course, since it is the Tanabata celebration, they always bring a Tanabata banner, so that one kind of makes, you know, not that they don't make sense, any of the changes, but, you know, it kind of is more understandable, I guess.
Yeah.
Moving on, we have the 3rd anniversary. This was from JP to global. The only change here was that when you summoned on the Fran banner, on the friend banner, you got Grand Kais.
Yeah, you had a chance.
Which is pretty nice. Yes, and it was 1 of each type, 3 of each type. What did you say originally?
You get 1.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And there's a chance.
You get 1 of any type.
Then, moving on, we did have the Broly movie celebration. This was the original one. From JP to global, the change was that global got STR Gogeta's EZA very early. They got it with the celebration for those boys, and JP got it at a different time. Then the only other change that we've had so far was the Broly Blu-ray, which kind of isn't really a celebration, but sort of, because it was
it's just a single stage edition, really.
Right. It was, and it also, like, the celebration itself, I think, was like 2 things. It was like maybe a little login bonus and then this. But this was also from Global to JP, and the Broly story event got an update, which did introduce STR Gogeta, and then of course, or STR Gogeta, yes, STR Gogeta, but base STR Gogeta, and he also got an EZA as well.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about this. We'll talk about the story changes, because I think that's more so what's kind of the bigger deal here, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about what you were talking about before. I know you were talking about the community reaction, specifically more recently to the Broly story event. Thoughts?
All right. So, in regards to the Broly story event specifically, I do find it weird how this was brought to JP, well, only like 2 months after Global. Because, I'll be honest, like, when it came to Hit, getting the Universe 6 story event, I felt that was definitely justified, because, like, it was a very old celebration on Global, 6 months passed, and then when JP got it, I feel like they should have got something extra with it. Like, obviously, I don't see that as a problem, but with this, it's a little more weird, because there's only a 2-month gap. Like, maybe they did it so that people wouldn't, like, I don't know, like, maybe they did it because they felt like there could have been a backlash from players having to grind the Family Kamehameha medals because of how bad they were.
I also think it could be in part, but this also kind of doesn't make sense that they added it because it's the Tanabata celebration, and the Tanabata celebration is such a big thing. But at the same time, I feel like the Goku Day celebration on Global and JP is like equally as big, maybe minus the extra banner from the Tanabata celebration. So that also kind of doesn't make sense to me, because why would they not just add it for Goku Day?
Fair enough.
But then again, what else did they add to the Tanabata celebration that was new besides the 2 banners, the Dokkan event, and that new story event that we discovered?
Yeah, well, there's Easy A too, but...
True. The Broly Easy A, that is true.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely agree with you, though, on the Hit... What was I just going to say? I almost said segment. Sediment. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Because obviously, too, you know, Global's being a Christmas event, and then it coming to JP, it's just like, yep, it's just this normal celebration with a new thing. And it's like, all right, well, you got to add something extra, right? And it definitely makes sense, like you said, with such that short time frame.
It's like how most of the time when Global adds something that JP got, they usually don't keep it exactly the same. Like, remember, what was it? I'm trying to think of an example. I think it was before Kid Goku dropped. We already had Goku and Raleigh in a previous celebration. So, like, that's pretty wild to think about. Because JP got it with Kid Goku, and we also got Kid Goku before our anniversary.
Right. So
we got Goku and Raleigh way earlier than we should have.
That's something we should have added. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot about that. But
you're welcome. And, like, it always comes to the fact of, like, I'm just generalizing here about Global players seem to always complain. And this is coming from a Global player
call
myself.
Him out! Call him out! r/DVZ Dokkan Battle!
I mean, it's. I don't mean, like, Global players specifically, but anybody. Like, when you get something earlier, like, you tend to look over it more as something good than when you get something later or don't get something.
Right. Glass half full mentality.
Yeah. Like, people were, like, I find it justified at least, but people are still going on about how Janemba's ECA is not on Global. But they overlooked the fact that we got Tech Tank's ECA very early compared to JP.
That's another one.
Like, they got it after, granted he came with Kid Goku, but at the same time, like, JP got him after 4th anniversary, because that's when Kid Goku came out. We got him before.
Right.
And a fair month before 4th year, too. So... But at the same time, people overlook that because, 1, it's not what they want, and 2, they just got something early, so, like, they don't find a reason to, like, people, I think what I'm trying to say is, like, people in general, like, when they get something earlier, they overlook it as something great, but when they don't get something, they complain a lot. Which I understand to an extent, but, like, I feel like people should use their hindsight a bit more to think about this.
Right. No, I definitely agree with you there. I don't know. The only other story event change was the Broly movie one, which still isn't on Global yet.
I find that weird. That one I don't know. And see, that's the thing. Nobody complains about that.
Wasn't there complaining, though, when it initially dropped?
Yeah, not much, though. Is the thing.
I do find that weird, too, because that's like a super hype unit being Gogeta.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty great.
Yeah, he is pretty good, too.
And meanwhile, people didn't complain much about that. But then, over, like, 3, like, I hate to say it, like, subpar free units.
Right.
Everybody's complaining.
They're SRs and the Videl.
They awaken, remember?
Yeah, no, but I mean, like,
SR,
at base, they're just SRs.
Yeah.
Which is dumb.
Yeah, I mean, like, sure, you're missing out on, what, 16 free stones? And granted, a lot easier of a metal grind, but the metal grind wasn't that bad either way, I feel. Like, it was bad, but it wasn't, like, prime battle LR level bad.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, I think the Gogeta one, at least in our opinion, is probably the only one that seems out of place. Or, well, I mean, I guess the Broly one does seem out of place too, but it seems a little bit more justified.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I guess they just wanted to do something for the Broly Blu-ray release, but why couldn't they have just brought that to global when
I
it
have no idea.
happened on JP, you know?
I really do have no idea about that.
Yeah, very odd. I don't know. What about, though? Okay, so then we kind of talked about... so what do you think, since you talked about Tech Tanks already, let's go over the EZA change, which was the Gogeta. Because that's another example of people definitely giving the thumbs up on that.
See, I feel like... Because how it happened is JP got the Broly celebration and then they came out with Gogeta.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably like a thing. Like, I could give it, like... I'll give Akatsuki the benefit of the doubt and say, like, they probably didn't think of releasing it during the celebration.
Mm-hmm.
And on Gold, they decide to fix it and make it part of the celebration.
Right.
I could definitely see that.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's always people claiming that Akatsuki thinks about this months in advance. Which, to an extent, I understand that, but at the same time, like, I could see them just shelling out a card for a quick buck last minute.
This is Akatsuki
It's a gacha game too, like.
Yeah.
Like, look at, like, example, like, my friend was telling me about Fate one day, very off topic.
Fate
but they literally copy-paste character models half the time.
Nice.
Just to shell out a quick extra buck. I've heard. A lot of same face syndrome, if you get what I mean.
I mean, they are the top grossing gacha game, so...
Yeah. But yeah, like, Akatsuki could have put a lot of thought into it, or they could have just slapped it out quickly.
Right. We really don't know.
Especially with an EZA, all you need to do is put the medals, think of the passive, think of the leader skill, boom.
True. You don't have to change any anime.
Like, well, we can think of EZAs in 5 seconds flat half the time.
Alright, give me Fizz Broly's EZA. Go.
80% attack and defense, guaranteed additional when key is 6 or more, critical hit against Goku family enemies.
And it's that simple, ladies and gentlemen.
I hope he's good, by the way.
Yeah,
just letting it out there. Mine with 3 dupes on global sitting pretty.
Yeah, my rainbow one on global, bro.
Bruh.
Oh my gosh, yo, he's gonna be a monster.
Yeah, him with DBS Broly on like Extreme Fizz is gonna be big nut.
Disgusting.
It will. But anyhow,
yeah. So we have that. Let's talk about then the Kale and Caulifla situation.
Alright, so this happened. The way I see it, this is the same thing that happened when JP first got STRH Vegeta and into Beerus, which people tend to forget. They were global first. Just putting it out there.
They were for a fat minute too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure maybe a month or two they were global first. But yeah, so when they came out on JP, they obviously released LR Beerus. And I feel like a lot of people didn't complain about that much.
The LR Beerus was released there?
Yeah. But now with Kale and Caulifla, a lot of people... Honestly, I don't think people complain much about Kale and Caulifla in general. It was more so the story that people complained about.
Too, because they're the best... Well, the best unit in the game, but that's...
Think about it, because... From free-to-play players' perspective, what matters more? A banner you won't be able to get the card from, or a story event everybody can do?
Yeah, but that's different. That's... You're saying from a free-to-play player's perspective, you have to think of everybody's perspective.
I know, but I'm saying that everybody's perspective is different.
True. I mean, I don't know. I would think that most people...
Like, remember I said I got into an argument on the Reddit?
Which is never a good idea, but yes.
Yeah, a lot of people threw it at me that, saying, like, why would people care that Go Bros and LR Broly came out first on Global, when it's something some people might not even pull?
Okay, but it's the Go Bros. Why would you not pull them?
Well, I mean, luck.
Right.
This game's all about luck. So.
I mean, but that's just the nature of a gacha game.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why I guess it makes sense when people lose out on something that they can all have access to, they feel more inclined to complain.
Fair enough.
It's not like you have to summon for these free units, obviously. They're free units for a reason. Friend summon needs an update, but anyhow.
Yeah, low key, but that's a
high
whole
key.
different
What do you
conversation. Speaking of friend summons, you like that transition?
Oh, segues.
Let's talk about the very oddball thing here. This one still kind of baffles me. The friend banner giving out Grand Kais. That was the only change on the anniversary.
Yeah, one of the only changes, I think, for third year.
Why?
I can't tell you. They just did it. I don't know.
But why?
Why not?
I guess, but it's such a specific thing too. Like it's
and
not
that's
even...
funny because after that we got baited because then they released Stellar Great Salmon 1 and 2, and nobody had friend points.
Right, dude. Maybe that's why they did it.
So it was a trap.
But then that's also a whole nother discussion. Why make a trap banner for friend points?
Friend point someone's trap banner confirmed.
Because like it doesn't make them any money. But if you think about it in a roundabout kind of way, since you don't have any more friend points, you're going to play more events to get your friend points back, which obviously requires you playing the game, which obviously requires you spending more time in the app, wasting your stamina bar, which you could use, obviously a couple stones on, and, being in the app longer kind of just, makes people more inclined to, get more stones. So
maybe.
That would be really, like a really meta way of thinking, though.
That's like 3,000 IQ play from Mikatsuki, honestly.
To be fair, though, they are Dokkan, is a very, very grossing gacha game.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I could see that coming out of them, but I'm not positive, obviously. I think, anything else besides that? We don't really have to talk about the Gobros being added to the Tanabata banner, because that's kind of obvious.
If what we can talk about, though...
What?
Is how this affects global.
That specifically?
Because remember... On JP, or when JP had the first Tanabata, it was, what was it exactly? Full Power Goku, right?
Yeah, and then he was added. Yeah.
He happened a bit, I think he came for a bit before the thank you celebration, or for it, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a problem.
What?
They can't do that this year.
Wait, what do you mean?
What are they going to do for the Tanabata version on Global?
But they didn't have a Tanabata... Wait. No, they did have a Tanabata banner on Global, didn't they?
Full Power, yeah.
No, but did they have that extra banner afterwards?
Yes.
What did they call it?
The thank you celebration banner, I think.
Oh, the one that everybody called the, celebration. Yeah.
Because how's this like...
celebration?
Unless what they do is give us...
Wait, so why isn't that possible on Global?
Well, because they'd have to... Because it wouldn't be at least on like it was on Global. It wouldn't be like Forku on his own banner and then on the Tanabata banner.
But why?
Because they already have Gobros. Why would they re-release them?
Oh! Huh.
Unless they do a roundabout way, making Trunks and Zamasu the dual Dokkan Fest for the thank you celebration, and then just slapping the Gobros Tanabata banner into that celebration.
Dude. And then they get rid of two of the featured cards for Zamasu and Trunks? Dude!
That, honestly, I could see that happening, and that would bring so much more worth to Global.
That banner would be absolutely flames. Oh my gosh. That'd be a very nice banner. Dang.
Yeah. And then, along with that, they probably released the GLR banner that JP got for the new era.
At the same time?
I could see it came with Trunks and Zamasu. So, it could happen.
Yeah, but then do you really think that they're gonna... You really think that they're gonna release all that at one time?
I mean, fourth year released 4 LRs. What do you mean?
Okay, you got me there.
But yeah, like, you gotta think, like, all this stuff happening on JP affects Global. Like, we don't know when Metacooler's coming back, because he was last on Hits banner. Global already got Hits banner. Same thing with Kid Goku now. When is he coming back?
Right, because he was on the Go-Bros banner.
Now, I personally, like, maybe this is going a bit of a tangent, but I think what Global should try doing, and same thing could happen to JP eventually sometime, Dokkan Fest, revamp, basically. Now they have story revamps.
Yeah.
Dokkan Festival banner revamp. Think about this.
See where you're going with this.
Like, Hit Celebration? They could call it, like, Insert Celebration Redux or something. Or, like, revamp. And have it...
Dokkan Fest Requiem.
Exactly. No, but they could have it be Hits... Like, it could be a new... return of Hit. Because, like, a bunch of gacha games always have, like, rerun banners?
Yeah.
Dokkan has never done that. Besides, like, LR banners.
And obviously, type or category banners, rather. Well, and I guess technically type banners, but that's different.
If they did this with Hit, for example, they could literally copy-paste JP Celebration to Global. Have Hit with Metacooler and all that stuff that was on his banner. Have the story event. And then part 2 with LRK and Khalifa.
And I was going to say, would people summon? But I guess it doesn't really matter necessarily, because it would just be another banner there on top of the already existing Dokkan Fest. Like, they wouldn't put it as just the only Dokkan Fest banner there.
No, I could see they could, personally.
No, because then they're going to lose out on sales. And they don't like
What
that.
if people didn't pull Hit?
That's fine, but then people would also want to have something new to be able to summon on.
Metacooler's on the banner.
That's not new.
It is if he's the first time coming back to Global.
No, but he still had.
And by that logic, they wouldn't. Then by that logic, they wouldn't release standalone LR banners because nobody would summon on them.
No,
and they do that all the time on Global.
They've never been featured on their own banner before. They've only
LR Beerus was.
Not until now, he wasn't featured.
He was before, I'm pretty sure.
LR Beerus?
Yeah.
On what?
On his own LR banner.
He didn't get a second one.
I'm pretty sure he had an LR banner on Global.
I don't remember. Let's look it up.
Because I remember on JP, he was on the Rising Dragon Carnival unfeatured.
Yeah, but
got his own.
But that's not featured though.
On Global, he had his own banner.
Let me double check. Either way, I still think.
My point is that
if they did,
the point is that they release LR banner. The point is they release LR banners like standalone. So I feel like plus it would give people desired break periods either way.
True.
But at the end, they would also incline people to be like, oh, a new unit that like. It's the same thing. For example, the Tanabana banner.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you summon on that? Why is that even there if it's not going to make them any money?
Well, yeah, but then my point is even more valid because they have the banner with the brand new thing that just came out. They have something else to summon on besides a banner that's only rerun units.
The thing is, either way.
Right?
I don't know. I just find it would be a good idea for most players because it would give more availability to
I
units.
100% agree with you. I'm not saying that they shouldn't do that. I'm just saying that from their perspective, they would probably want something new there as well.
But then it always comes to the fact like which there is summoning. People might just summon on the old one because it has more value. And then they lose sales from the new one.
True, but you gotta think too. Big sales come from big whales. Didn't mean to rhyme that. And they'll probably have everything on that banner rainbow. And they're obviously not going to summon if everything they have is rainbow.
That's a minority, though.
No, that's what gives most of them their money.
Yes, but you have to realize most players aren't whales.
No, I know, but I'm saying from a money standpoint. The point I'm trying to prove is that they would have something else that's brand new besides the rerun only banner.
Personally, I don't see it that way, but that's just, I guess that's just opinions.
Also, I just scrolled back until the 3rd year anniversary. There was no Beerus banner.
Huh.
until now.
For sure it was before third year, though.
All right, then let me keep scrolling.
Either way.
Well,
Anyhow, this got really off topic.
I'm on, well, no, they definitely wasn't, because now I'm on Super Saiyan 3, Goku, and Bardock, and Kid Buu.
Okay, yeah, maybe I'm just tripping then.
Yeah, I think so. Either way, though. Regardless, though, that's our changes for Global Dokkan and JP Dokkan, and our changes in between them and what we think about it. And I think the general consensus is that most people don't like when that happens, but it shouldn't really be that big of a deal, I think, is our kind of philosophy, right?
Basically.
I mean, it's always good, obviously, when something gets revamped. And that's the thing that I think a lot of people don't think about, or if they do think about it and they complain the way that I've seen some people complain, they're just wrong. Is it like everything will come to the other version eventually? You know, I mean, Dragon Ball Heroes is a different story, but we're not going to talk about that. That's not part of the argument.
It's probably going to come.
True. Well, now, but right. But I'm saying like every general story event and banner and card that they release, right, that's not some special case like that, will come to both versions of the game. And the main complaint I've kind of seen against that point is, well, we don't have it now. It's like, okay, just be patient and wait. Just wait for it to come. It's not like you're still going to not be playing the game. And
in the end, it's probably down to maybe even unintentional jealousy towards another version gained at first.
True. Patience is a virtue, my friends.
Yeah. Plus, people neglect the fact that, like, hey, now you know it's coming, you could save for it.
Right. That's a definitely big advantage that I feel like a lot of people do neglect.
Yeah.
Which is silly because you should definitely use it.
Yeah. Plus, Global has its discounts. It has tickets for Dokkan Fest half the time. At least with anniversaries.
Yes, definitely. I mean, yeah, it's like saying, oh, we gotta wait for this free-to-play unit to come to the Global. Oh, woe is me. We had to wait 6 months for hit. Shut your hole, boy.
But here's a sellable unit. Most people won't pull him.
Tell that to all the hits on my friends list. There's like 2. No, I'm just kidding.
I know, right?
Anyway.
It got shafted on Global and JP. It feels so bad.
Yeah, low-key.
High-key.
No.
Mine came out on Christmas?
Mid-key.
Oh, mid-key, right.
Yep.
Mine came out before Broly movie banners and New Year's banner. Mm-hmm. And on JP came out, I think, what was it, before 4th year?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It came out right before 4th year.
Big rip.
Thank you, Dokkan. Very cool.
Thank you, Hit. Very cool.
Anyway.
Time skip was very beatable.
Yes, split-second decision not to summon. 4th year anniversary incoming. Hit.
Yep. Am I a joke to you?
Christmas incoming. Hit. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all. That is going to do it for today's... I almost said episode. I mean, I guess that is right. I was trying to say podcast, but I said episode. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. Let us know what you think about celebration changes and all that in the comments section below. We are going to have a very special episode next time, whether we end up having a guest or we do something special with me and you, or both. We'll see what happens. We definitely want to do... I think we should go for a big episode next time for the anniversary. We need a big boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. We'll discuss. Anyway, though, hope you guys enjoyed. From all of us here at the Extreme Z Podcast, we will see you in the next one.
Later.